illegally purchased a lizard under false pretenses.
And the guy gave me the lizard, and I just didn't buy a tank. So I was walking home with the lizard, and the lizard was like, "Bro, no," and just like kind of went thunk, thunk, like straight into the storm drain.
Swish.
Yeah.
No net.
Just gone.
Oh. Beep, beep.
Hi. This episode starts exactly the same as last episode.
Yeah.
High on a bluff,
Yeah.
overlooking the town of Rhapsody, Jonathan Tastely, Edward Hedge, and Maxim Highstrider breathe heavily toward one another, having
Shunted all night.
over the still giggling corpse of a bugbear.
Really still giggling?
It's still getting. So how do we know that it's dead?
You said it
I
was
take
dead.
its pulse.
It's magical laughs.
As you check its pulse, Mr. Tastely, you get blood on your fingers, and because it's pumping out, but then the blood stops pumping, and you know that it's dead.
Well,
no
yeah,
blood
and I'll
pump.
wipe that off.
Dead. Just wipe it off on him.
Yeah. Can I check the body?
Yes, you can. You can make an investigation check.
Okay, what's my investigation? Dave, where is it? Actions?
No skills.
Skills. Okay.
You're right. I could have just told you what was on him because I've already told you that he's only got 3 things.
Yeah.
So what are you going to find
And he
with
doesn't have
I'm
investigation?
looking in his bum.
Okay.
All right, I've got a 14.
No, does he have anything in his bum?
I'm looking, and I lift up the flap, and what do I find?
There's
Is it turds?
there's
Are you a turd burglar?
Is there anything in his bum?
he's got a flat river rock between his cheeks there.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah.
What
And
do you
around
think he
his
used this for?
No, after you. It's an educated guess if you knew for
Well,
sure.
I assume some kind of despicable practice from his awful god, but
I was going to say anal stimulation.
then I look at the creature and its river rock pendant, and then I look at Mr. Hedge and he's got the same pendant, and then I look at the stone and I'm like, do you have one of those in your bum as well?
Do I have one of those anal? Can I do a religion check?
Yeah, you can do a religion check
You
to
don't
see
need
if
to
you've got a
show me.
rock
I
in your
just
bum.
want to know.
That's a 5. But it's but do I know this religion?
You know that the warriors, that bugbear warriors, would put a flat rock between their butt cheeks
Okay.
to clench. It's kind of like
For kegels?
for giggles. Yeah, that they would hold on to there, and you know that as long as you're gripping your butt rock, you're ready for battle.
Okay.
You know.
Are you?
Rip it and rip
often-
it, as they say.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be rude or presume, but are you ready for battle at this moment?
At this moment, no. I think that's well, my accent has gone down the.
No, I think
You're
I
dipping
think
into
you're good.
Russian over there.
Yeah, no. You'll have to excuse me. I got a little wound up there. I was caught unawares, and no, I don't have a bitter.
What was he saying to you? I couldn't understand.
He said there can only be one, and then he attacked me, and I've never met this guy in my entire life.
Well, put it there, Maxim Highstrider from
Edward Hedge.
the Academy of Sciences. Did you see that very cool shot I did just now?
Right into the ground.
No, the other one, the
The second one that went right into
No,
the turf.
you're thinking of the wrong shots. There were 3 shots, and one of them was pretty cool.
Cool.
Did you see me pull this out of his bum?
No, that was marvellous.
This is my gnome.
Thank you. Sort of
I
like, you know,
found him at the top of the bluff,
All right.
and he's great.
and I do keep saying that I am actually I'm sentient, and it's not really it. I'm not. You know, I can be your
He follows
gnome, but-
behind me with the drums
All right.
and makes a sort of clopping sound.
Yes, it's more of a.
Oh, look, he's doing it now.
I'm going to put this down.
Wise.
You put the butt rock down.
Well, I'm going to put it in my bag, I think, because it's I like
Okay.
it.
It's
Can
an
I ask
artifact.
Can I ask a question about the religions, Aiden?
Yes.
Now, is it a bugbear religion? It's a bugbear religion. This stone thing.
Well, you were raised in the bugbear religion.
Yeah.
The worship of Hruguk. But something.
Sorry, what was that in?
Hruguk.
Harugak.
But something else called you away. It was not, and when you had your vision quest down by the river, it was.
Just smoked a joint down there.
Ate some mushrooms.
Ate some shrooms.
It was not the voice of Hruguk that spoke to you.
Yeah.
But you do see, as you look down at his bloodied, macerated skull, in your mind, the holy symbol around his neck glows and seems to call out to you. Wah, 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 wah. Chaka, 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 wah, wah,
I just
wah,
said
wah.
bullshit because you searched the corpse.
Yeah, right?
Well, we knew he had a holy symbol.
Oh yeah, we
I'm
did
just
know that.
gonna-
I just didn't touch it because I was in his
We did.
bum.
I'm just going to reach down and,
You were down the other end.
and slide it off the top of his macerated stump,
Yeah.
aka head.
It
Schlort.
slides. So you've got the holy symbol. He's got a morning star and a shield, but you've taken the shield.
Well, I actually already have a shield, so is it better
So
than my
you've got
current
two
shield?
shields now. No, it looks decidedly less good.
Does anybody want to crappy shield?
Do I have a shield? I've forgotten whether I have one. Inventory.
I don't think
Don't
you can
you
use
would-
shields because you're a bard.
What?
You don't know how to use
You know what you
them.
could do is you could
Yep.
strap it to this. You could put it on the ground, get a rope, tie it around his horse, and like surf behind it.
Ooh, I want to surf. I want to shield surf.
All right. Well, we
Shield
can
surf.
definitely we could definitely spend the rest of the session doing this.
you always want a pet. That's your problem.
I demand a
fucking
land
pony.
ship for my gnome. Attach it to Solomon, my best friend.
It's like getting
Okay.
a dog, like Dharma and Greg.
Goofy style.
Now
So
you bear
you-
man.
So you take the shield, and you get some of the leather strapping off of the dead bugbear, and you can see that Maxim is sort of hovering, trying to teach you how to do it better because he
Yeah.
loves to
Tinker.
loves to build.
But
He loves
I
to
love to have a
tinker.
fiddle.
Well, here's what I want to do.
He's a
though.
workshop boy.
But I'm
Tell
also,
me what you
I'm
wanna
like,
do.
I have like tinkering and stuff. So what I want to do is I
No,
want to
you're
make
doing it wrong.
I want to make it so that it's strapped to. Here's what I want, right? Eden, here's what I want.
Okay, tell me what you want.
I want it
And
strapped.
I'll tell you no.
Okay.
No,
well,
go on.
I
Go
want
on.
it strapped to the back of my right leg, right? So it's on my calf. And the way that I've got it leathered on there, I can use my other leg I jump and do a kick at the top of the shield, and then it's under my foot like Heelys, but with a shield.
Okay, Heelys.
Oh, so
Okay.
You want to say you can kick your leg
I
and
want
then
to
go
jump,
into
kick, and
skateboard
then
mode.
go into skateboard mode, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
But there's no wheels on it. You realize it would be
But
I
more
know,
of like
I
a
reckon we could
snowboard.
get some
But we
wheels
could
in
get some
Rhapsody.
wheels. No, but like in Breath of the Wild, if I'm going down kind of a slope, I can be much faster. Instead of running, I'll be shield surfing down a hill.
Okay. So you can attempt
Hell
this.
Okay.
You don't have all of the parts that you need.
Why? What do I need?
You need a hinge. You
Wait, no, I
need
don't need a hinge. No.
you need you need a hinging.
Um,
Look, you can try and make it yourself,
Okay.
Can I point?
but
Can
Maxim.
Yes.
Yes, you can point something
I was
out.
going to say,
Go on,
well,
Maxim.
as an artificer, I think I have a number of sort of kits, and I've got magic. And also I'm a bit of a magic. was going to do a bit of magical tinkering with it afterwards, if you'll let me. But I could probably, I've got a crowbar, hammer, pittons. I've got also my smith's tools. I've got my tinker tools. I've got a whistle stick. Is that going to help?
Now, Eden,
Yep.
I don't know what you have planned for this half, but are you prepared for this to be it?
This is good.
Oh, here's the thing. He could have just let me do it, and we wouldn't be talking about it. But we're still
No,
talking about it.
that is true. That is true.
Can I just try something? And I go over to the shield and I start magically tinkering with it, and I go, all right, now get on it and just scooch a little bit down the hill and look at what happens.
All right, and I do that.
And it just blurts out in a sort of dead monotone voice, "Alert, gnome incoming," and it shouts like that constantly. everyone will know you're coming.
Okay, so I sort of sadly get off of the shield and I just tuck it into a shrub.
Alert!
And
Gnome
I
income.
sort of walk away from it.
And I'll just tick off one of my 3 uses of magical
God damn it.
tinkering.
I wanted
See,
that
that
so
would've-
badly. I wanted my heelys.
See, that would have been a fun little aside, Dave, but you ruined it. I was gonna let you know.
You ruined it. You weren't gonna let me do
She's
it.
allowed to do it. She's just got to have the, people need to know.
We can look. I'm learning so much about DMing right now, and the thing that I'm learning is, you'll just have to wait and find out. I can't tell you everything. That's simple. So, Demi has tucked the shield into the hedge. An excellent and fun idea gone by the wayside by Dave's tyrannical tinkering, because
I think it was mostly Eden, but that's fine.
It was mostly me. I have ruined it. Man, you gotta eat a little humble pie being a DM. And I gotta say, I like apple over humble. Humble can get fucked. Give me good, give me tasty.
Dude, you're about to get Bruce Bogtrotted.
Bruce Bogtrotted?
Yeah, prepare to eat that whole pie in front of everyone at the assembly.
Pie, baby.
Okay, so Demi comes back from the hedge. She Maxim
Hiding the shield for later.
So that
Excellent
nobody can
idea.
see, yes.
Don't forget to come and get it, because you know what? We should mark this bush.
Let's mark the bush.
And I take out my map and I put up an S for shield.
Wonderful, wonderful. The S is for shield.
Yes. Oh, and I should probably write it somewhere near where we are. I just wrote it on the front cover. Underneath the S, I'll write healed
Yes.
is under bush. Yeah, there we go. Done.
Yes, all right. And I will write it down later.
Well, it's
And
been lovely meeting you.
use-
I'm just going to head down into Rhapsody and.
That's where I'm going.
Oh, that's where I'm going.
Well, shall we?
Well, I guess we're all friends. Where are you staying? Can I stay at your house?
I think it will be much safer if we travel together.
Wait, why are you going?
Everybody taking notes? Everybody taking notes at home? That's how you bring a party together.
Yeah, me.
Wow.
It's the same way we did at Dragon Prince.
The narrative heart.
The narrative art, bring it together. And as you trudge down the hill towards the little town of Rhapsody, you see the blue plumes of smoke rising in the golden, westering magic hour light.
And it's all through the mud.
And as they go down
No,
the
I'm not
hill,
supporting this anymore. This is me. He's doing his best.
and as they walk down the hill, the 3 new friends get hit by the golden sun and its magic hour, and it's really highlighting their features, and everybody looks good, but nobody's got a camera, so they don't take any pictures. But in a way, the fact that they didn't have phones to break up the moment really cemented it in their mind. And maybe it was better that they didn't capture that, because truly it would live forever in their memory until they forgot it, because they arrived in
Boom
town.
is DM.
Yeah, right.
I
Just can see this DM being like, oh, ring, ring, world calling when you're on your stone of fast speed.
And you arrive in the main street of the
Rhapsody.
town of Rhapsody, which is a very small town.
Would you say it's quite bohemian?
Yes. Yes. I would
Marvelous.
say it's a bohemian town, but not highly wait, what does bohemian mean? Bohemia was in the Czech Republic? Anyway,
like
that's an
artistic,
aside. That's
sort
not...
of like.
No, it's decidedly un-bohemian, because this is a town...
Wait, it's an
at
un-Bohemian Rhapsody?
Serious?
It's...
Never heard of that before.
It's more of like a...
It's like maths.
Prophet song.
It's a prophet song. It's a maths rhapsody. It's a town at the end of the road. It's nestled in some foothills, and beyond those foothills rise some big, big mountains. The wilderness. Back down the road that you bloody came from, civilization, people, villages, cities, towns,
Bluffs.
steam engines,
Yeah.
buses, carriages,
Buses?
technology, different kinds of food,
A griffin.
cuisine. But the town of Rhapsody is at the edge of the wilderness. There's a few little thatched roof cottages with market gardens. People seem to be self-sufficient. And on either side of the road, there are 2 buildings. One
So 4
has a
buildings
swinging.
total?
No, there's 2.
It's fun, isn't it? It's fun.
It's good. It's easy because we're not having to talk,
Yeah,
so we have time to nitpick.
Yeah.
I get it now. It's quite
What's in
fun.
the first door?
No, there's 6 buildings on either side. A total of
Wait, 12?
A total of
12.
A total of 12.
Alright,
A total of 12 buildings. Many of them look like regular houses.
Well, we
They
should probably
don't
go
look
in to
welcoming.
check that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check. What does the first one look like?
Two of them have signs though.
Hmm.
One has a broken Grecian column on them, and the other one has a sword, a shield, the sign of a shield with a sword crossed over it.
Like it's a tavern? You mean like it's a tavern sign?
That would be like an armory, wouldn't it? With the sword and the shield.
Oh, maybe. I've
Yeah,
played video games.
The other one looks like more of a tavern.
Okay.
There's
You said it
there's
was
smoke
like
rising.
a Grecian column that was broken, or was the sign
Yeah, but
broken?
that's the sign, and
the broken
underneath the
column.
sign, it says the broken column. That's the name of the tavern. That's what it's called.
Because the guy who did the initial sign was like, is it coming across or like no?
It's supposed to be called the Fat Duck.
How the fuck am I going to put this duck on that column now?
Bro, I'm sorry, I cannot draw ducks. That was my best
And
go.
and the sun is setting, so the streets
I thought the
are
sun only
empty.
just came up.
It was magic
Nah,
hour.
it's going
It's
down.
magic hour.
Oh,
Magic-
is that in the afternoon?
It is in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Afternoon magic hour.
You've been
End
doing
of day magic hour.
all wrong.
I really have.
Oh. You can get extra value out of your magic hour. This is twice a day. And a man with a cane comes out of one of the houses down the street, and shuffles down the street and looks up at you and goes, I'm thirsty for a drink, and goes inside the broken column.
Now that could mean anything. We don't know for sure what goes on in that building.
No, we don't.
It could be some kind of piss drinking cult, for example.
Oh, and I take a couple steps forward and I'm like, oh, yuck.
It's quite clearly a pub. It's got a dock on the outside, and
That's a duck to you?
that looks like it's probably a tavern called the Fat Duck or the
Looks
Swimming Duck.
like a
or-
column that a duck has jumped off of once it broke because the duck was quite fat. Don't you think?
Oh, yeah, I suppose. Well, why don't we... Wait a minute. So you all had to be in Rhapsody as well?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, what's your business here?
It's a little bit of a personal matter.
Oh,
I'm
is he
in.
part of the pissing cult?
I'm in a club who enjoys a certain beverage.
A certain warm beverage?
That's all I'll say.
A certain warm, tangy.
Tangy. Sometimes darker than others.
Takes a big bite of asparagus. Right. Okay. Well, you're both freaks, and I walk into the tavern.
Okay.
You walk into the tavern.
Very quick to give up his gnome.
and then I yank the...
Wait, are you on a leash?
And
No, it's like... It's like a it's like 2 preschoolers that, like, for safety everyone has to take a stash, and we hold one
we
side
hold
of it.
one side of it. So for safety, I've been holding the other side of the sash.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you also bring the pony in with you into the pub?
pony's leading.
Solomon goes where I go. Okay, if you've got a problem with Solomon, you've got a problem with Maxim.
It's a service animal.
It's my emotional comfort horse.
How big is the horse?
How big is the horse?
Is it pony?
he's 7 hands high.
This is Solomon Trundle. He's 7 hands high.
Is that big for a pony?
Yeah, I
Sirius is
think.
pretty.
He's a draft horse. He's a sort of
Jesus.
He's a draft
He's,
horse.
he's a draft pony.
It's an
As you go
uncomfortably big horse.
inside, you're greeted by a balding man. Pale. He looks pale and sallow. He looks the color of oatmeal, and he's actually eating. He's eating oatmeal. You can tell that he's the color of oatmeal because he's eating oatmeal. And he looks at you and he says, "Oh, welcome. Yeah, the ponies. Could you just tie them up outside?
What?
We used to let them in, but Dennis over there used to bring his pony in, but he'd shit everywhere. And
Oh, this isn't a pony. We are in a performing troupe. This is our friend Mark, and this is Jazanthus.
And honestly, it's embarrassing for you that you couldn't tell.
Oh, I'm sorry. My vision's not what it once was. I fear my best days have passed me.
Getting depressed.
Yeah, you're bumming me out. Come on,
Wait,
Giselle.
you're depressed. You're depressed as well. Oh, because I'm quite depressed.
Oh, you're
Well, misery.
He's going to ask us
Misery
why,
loves
to talk
company.
to him about why he's depressed.
And then I gesture to the horse and say, no, Mark Jazanthus, you stay in character, all right? And just like looking at what is clearly a horse, and just so they.
He's
so that
method.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
well,
not.
well,
Sometimes the butt will sort of drop character for a second and you see a twitch, but the front, let me tell you, constantly on.
My butt dropped character.
Welcome to the Broken Column. Please warm yourself at the fireside. Oh,
Are you the proprietor here?
Yes, I'm. This is my humble.
Are you
you'll
all right?
all be.
Why are you so depressed?
You'll all be dead soon, won't you?
Mr. Oatmeal, tell
Just-
us, why will we all be dead?
Oh, just like you're clearly adventurers, and all the adventurers who come here, they go off wandering towards the ruins up in the hills, and they just. Let's just say there's not a lot of return business, because I presume that everybody who leaves here dies. Oh,
Mr. Oatmeal, tell
You're a tavern on the side of the road. They probably just continue their journey. You don't know that they
Oh.
die.
that's what I've assumed. Do you think that they could?
What a negative outlook. The
Well, nobody
person
comes-
at the BP at Albury Wodonga doesn't think that everybody on their way to Melbourne just dies.
I'm sorry,
Well,
are you a baby that thinks when its mother leaves the room that she's gone forever?
Object permanence.
I've struggled with object, but it's not like that. Rhapsody is at the end of the road. If they go off into the hills, and I watch them from my upstairs window, I watch
You
them
watch
when
them die.
they leave. I watch. Well, they
And
don't
you don't
die.
do
I
anything.
assume
The
they
Diana
die
laws are
somewhere.
going to get you because that's fucked.
What are these Diana laws?
Bystanders have a duty to intervene. I'm writing you up. This is bullshit.
Mr.
Don't
Oatmeal,
write.
Mr. Oatmeal, tell us what's in the hills. What are these ruins?
Well, look, Rhapsody is a place I've been told of great celestial convergence, and there's fantastical ruins up there that people for generations have been going and uncovering great mysteries, but lately people just don't come back anymore, and it's not because my service is
Not because you bum them
mediocre.
out.
That's not why. It's probably because I can only offer them oatmeal because I'm locked out of the cellar.
Can I just say, Aiden, that I got lost in the character for a moment there. You're doing very well.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Oh, it's if only this were a character. This is my life.
Talk to Aiden.
Oh, okay. Well, you can talk to him later.
Well, can we help you? Can we help you get into your cellar? Is that something we can help you with?
Well, yes. I mean, only if you're very brave adventurers.
Well,
You see, I don't want to go down there because the last time I went down there was a big rat.
But
A big rat. Well, why don't you let us have a wee look at the rat, and we can get him out there for you.
Would you? I tell you, if you take care of my rat problem, I'll give you free room and board.
For life.
Not for life. I've
For as
only
many
got 3
people as
rooms.
we want. We can have 3 rooms for life.
For the 3 of you, for when you... Yeah, oh, I suppose so. You drive a hard bargain.
All right, take us to the cellar.
Yes, Mr. Gnome.
And
Okay,
as we walk to the cellar, I'm asking. I do believe I got a pamphlet for. Was this the venue for a collection of like-minded people who are meeting here for beverages later today, or?
Oh, yes, like-minded people. Well, you see, there's not many people in town, but normally a crowd comes in, and if you wanted to drum up some business,
All right, and then I just start talking to you guys about the benefit of urine therapy, I guess.
Wait, did you see? Oh, you're talking to me. Do you see what I
It's
did there?
just that I don't find Fauci to be that believable, and I think that I've found something that works for me.
Okay. Well, look, if you're available to give a dissertation, I'll definitely listen. I read all the books in this place long ago. I only had 3. One was Nietzsche. One was the one where he turns into a cockroach, and the other one was the
Metamorphosis.
and the other one was The Road. I can't stop reading The Road.
Cormac McCarthy.
It's a real
most
picture.
depressing books you could ever think of.
Right, well we're going to go down and look at this rat situation, the 3 of us, and our 2 friends are going to stay in character in the bar and just eat the backs off some of your chairs.
But you tell us if they break character, because we have been very clear.
Yeah, if they
Okay,
do
well,
big
I'll-
shit, it's you should applaud. Because that's like
Well,
sticking to character.
And it's quite likely they will, because I can see they've been going at the chairs for a while now.
Oh, maybe I'll just put him, and he leads him over to the low stage and puts a chair on stage of him. All right, well, I'll just watch the show, and you...
Well, hang on. If hang on. If you're going to watch the show, you have to buy a ticket.
Oh, well, who's going to run the box
No,
office?
well, maybe-
I'll run the box office. One. And he takes out a piece of paper. And he writes 1 ticket. Oh, excuse me. And then he's, I've got my ticket. Oh, I've got my ticket. I'm ready. As soon as you come back, we'll open the box office, and I'll give you my ticket, and I'll be in the show. Oh, but who will run the bar? Oh.
All right, so we can head.
Yes,
we
let's go down into the cellar.
Yeah.
So he takes you down to the trapdoor, and he says, "Don't you open that trapdoor, because there's something down there."
Yes, obviously. You already told us.
We know, it's a rat.
Oh, good. Well, good
Idiot,
luck
you're just
to
repeating
you,
things.
brave warriors. I'm ready for the show. And you see a square trapdoor with an iron ring.
Clang.
Trapdoors are
And
good
it's-
in show.
Yeah,
it's
no, it was
it's very dark down there.
good. So you've already opened it up?
Yeah, I just opened it.
Who's got dark vision?
Mate.
I don't think I do.
You don't. Oh yeah, Rock Gnome, you've definitely got
Do
dark
I?
vision. You're all dark visioned up.
Where is it? Where's it at?
And features
Oh,
and
racial
traits.
traits. Oh yeah, it's my first one.
I'm going to use another.
Features and traits.
And-
You
Another-
can see in darkness, brackets, shades of grey. Okay.
I'm going to use another magical tinkering charge, and I grab a little attachment out of a pouch, and I click it onto the end of my rifle, and it's got a beam of sort of 5 foot of light comes out of it.
Ooh, wait. You've got a torch?
So I've got magical tinkering, which means that I can make one object shine strong light for 5 feet and dim light for another 5 feet.
What's your object?
Okay,
It's an attachment that I put onto my rifle.
And what is it?
It's a
What's
little-
the attachment?
It's just like
It's a cucumber.
Obviously, this
A
could
glowing
have this could have
cucumber.
obviously been anything. It's that my skill as an artificer, but so
That's
anything
just what you had.
of approximate size or shape that I can stick on it. In this case, yes, a cucumber, but often it's something a little bit more rugged. It's all I had. All
What
right.
do you have that for? I saw you eating jerky. That would have lasted much longer than the cucumber. What is this for?
Well, it's not the right. It's about sort of temperance of energy. The transmit. It just happens that I'm not on trial here. Let's go downstairs.
I drink piss and I think that's weird.
Storm
And-
downstairs.
All right.
Glowing cucumber hanging from the end of his rifle. Maxim Highstrider.
It's like a bayonet, and I've
It's stuck
spiked
on,
it on
yeah.
the top of the back.
Maxim
And there's
Highstrider.
a little wire and a node that's plugged into the side of the cucumber.
Oh, nice, like a fucking like a
battery?
potato.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little potato battery.
Maxim Highstrider leads you down into the darkness.
Just starts shining the beam around, looking around.
What do we see, Aiden?
You see
Investigation check.
you see a what check?
Investigation check?
Make
we
a
haven't
perception
arrested.
check
Or
for
perception
me.
check?
Yeah,
All
do
of us?
perception to see what you can hear. Yeah, everyone make a perception check.
Okay.
That's a 6.
That's a 15.
Okay.
8.
Haha! I am once again wonderful. I'm a
You-
good
you-
adventurer.
You are swinging. You're a very good adventurer, Dave. And swinging.
Yeah, I do like doing that. Strange sound. I imagine not
Swinging-
very good face.
Swinging the beam of your torch around, you lay your spotlight on a rat who is transfixed and looks back at you.
All right now, boy. Be very, very calm. And then I shoot it in the face.
Okay, make an attack roll. I've already rolled initiative. I found the button that
Well
auto
done.
rolls it. Yeah. And you indeed. You're up, Jonathan. You're up, Maxim Highstrider. Make an attack roll if you would like.
Is it like flat-footed at all, or do I get advantage, or just
You
normal
get a
shot?
free attack on it. That's what you get.
Oh, okay. And I rolled, and I got an 18.
18. Splat!
No, it's a
The-
musket, and we're inside a basement. I just so very possibly that we're all deaf now.
Boom! A shot rings out and echoes, and the screech and skitter of terrified rats start to swarm.
Oh, it's
up.
more than one rat.
Yes, there is more than one
The
rat.
innkeeper didn't say anything about more than one rat. It said one rat.
We
So
said a rat problem,
yes,
not a problem
a
rat.
rat. That is a problem. A problem rat. A rat problem.
Edward Hedge, there is a rat coming towards you.
I'm just going to get my javelin to start kabobbing them.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
Well, okay. Make a roll. Make a roll for me, baby.
That's a 7.
Oh, that ain't gonna hit.
But can
Seven,
is it
that's all?
a surprise attack?
No, he surprised you.
No,
in fact,
okay.
he surprised you, Jonathan Tastely. There's a rat coming towards you.
I'm using my illusion cantrip to
Okay.
to summon the image of a marvelously large hunk of cheese.
No, how big is this?
Okay.
How big is this cheese?
Well, it's as big as I can get it, which is range area. You create a sound or image of an object which is the last of the duration. It's also both like flingy fangy bongy. Yeah, so
Excuse me?
I said flingy fangy bongy. I beat my drums and I create an image of an object such as a chair, muddy footprints, or a small chest. In this case, it's a large wedge of cheese.
Okay, so Jonathan,
And I
or
would like it to
rather,
glow a tiny little bit if it can, so that all the rats can see it and are attracted to it.
so standing in the darkness, Maxim Highstrider moving his light around a huge wheel of cheese. A wheel? No, a wedge.
A wedge,
Rather,
yeah.
a wedge. A wedge. Got some holes in it, kind of Swiss-like.
It's kind of Swiss, like it's the kind of wedge of cheese that like Jerry would eat and then become a triangle.
Great. A huge wedge of cheese appears. Edward Hedge swats at a rat who flies towards the cheese, and out of the darkness, a river of rats,
Aw.
squeaking
This is
and
more-
chittering, comes towards you and swarms up over the cheese, and trying to eat it, realize that it is not cheese, and 100 sets of eyes fix themselves on this motley crew, which we will call. We need to decide that right now before the end of the episode. What are we gonna call you guys? Maybe we just don't know.
The people
What are we
who
gonna
were
call this
killed
dumb
by
show?
rats.
The people who were killed,
The
the
rat slayers.
shortly-lived adventurers, rat slayers. Again, not good. To find out what this motley
In the
crew,
chat, give us some suggestions
Yeah.
as well.
give us some suggestions in the chat. And to find out, will Edward Hedge, maybe we can do some sort of portmanteau. We can be like, Tastely Hedge, Tastely High Hedge Strider, Tastely.
Maximum
Rats.
hedge.
Maximum Hedge. In Maximum Tasty Hedge. In this cellar, in this town of Rhapsody, a swarm
Like a
of
Rhapsody, am I right?
dissatisfied rats rush
Dissatisfied?
towards.
You said dissatisfied. So they're not only a rat problem, they are dissatisfied.
Yeah, the fake cheese.
Oh yeah.
Well, they
okay.
wanted cheese. They wanted cheese. It
Rat want
didn't
cheese.
smell like
They got a
cheese.
taste
The
for
problem
cheese.
is, it didn't
And
smell
our
like
pockets
cheese.
are
and
full of
that's
it.
what- They rush towards our adventurers. Will they survive? Tune same time next week to the Dragon Friend.
Same rat place, same rat time.
Rat Channel.